Say being, because I know that my son may watch this one day when he gets older, and I want him to learn things about his father and his own being from his mother, going and ask his sister maybe something. I don't want to be the one to say any ill about his father to him or about him on here. But okay, let me try to hurry this up. So yeah, he passed away. He got hit by a car right before Trent's first birthday. No, right after him, because it was summer. Chandler's birthday is in March, and I think it's in June. But what's so crazy is we had just reconnected, and he was supposed to, let me back up and say what happened with us, because that was crazy too. Nobody said that he was dealing with a girl or whatnot prior to me. So we kind of was both in that crazy. I then had situation with Caden's father, and then him and the girl that he was dealing with, they had them bushwashing and me and him, I meet up or whatnot. So we just discussing our pain and our hurt and things that we got been through, just being really open with each other. And I guess we both thought that a child would, I felt as though a child was going to heal my wounds. My grandmother wasn't there, and that kind of was, I don't know, that kind of weighed a lot on me. That kind of made me feel like so lost. Like I felt as though I lost everything. My granny passed, and like just everything was going crazy ever since she had passed away. And I don't know, I had a new, I don't know, it was like a new way of life, because it was like I could live freely in how I wanted to. I gotta remember that I'm looking at the camera. Look at the camera, huh? He ended up going back while I was pregnant, right after I had ended up getting pregnant or whatnot. Mind you now, we both agreed to have this child or whatnot, but he ended up, we ended up kind of getting into something, and I just hadn't seen some other side of him that I had never seen before. I always saw that sweet, kind side of him. So when you got something open already, when I saw that side of him, I was kind of like shocked and took it back. You have chips open already. So he ended up going home that day, and I didn't hear from him. Normally he'll come back the next day, the next morning, and I didn't hear from him. Like, he ghosts me, y'all. He ghosts me, didn't call. He blocked me. He blocked me on Facebook. I couldn't find him on any type of social media. He had completely blocked me. And then I knew he was back with the girl, because the girl started inboxing me and whatnot, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, I really can care less. I think she was looking for him. That's why he made her inbox me, because she was like, where's our man? Tell our man to come up. Like, girl, first of all, he ain't our man. He might be your man, because he ain't him. And I don't share man. So if I got a man, he is my man, and he ain't our man. But shoes, that's a loony bin. Hold on. So yeah, the girl was like, our man this, our man that. Girl, he's not our man. I might be pregnant by him, sis. They're already right there. I might be pregnant by him, but shoot, that ain't our man. So I ended up moving to Ohio when Chandler was about 7, 8 months. Yep, I ended up moving to Ohio, because me and him wasn't together. I mean, Caden's dad wasn't. He was coming and getting him when he felt like getting him. And so, I mean, I can go freely as I please. I don't have nobody to do. So I moved to Ohio. Now we get to the we end up reconnecting the summer of, I got pregnant with Chandler. It's 2017. My granny died in 2016. I got pregnant with Chandler 2017. I had Chandler in 2017. Got pregnant by him Wow, I lost my granny in 2016. I got pregnant by Chandler in 2016, and I had him in 2017. I died in 2015. I died in 2016. I don't know, but I had him in 2017, and I moved to Ohio November of 2017 to reconnect with my father. That story is out on my channel. I'll put the link down below for you guys to check that out if you haven't seen it. But I'm not opening any more chips, Chance. You already have some chips open. We ended up reconnecting, and he was like how he was just waiting for this promotion. He was about to get a promotion, and he was just waiting for that to kick in, and that he was going to come here. And he already had to talk to the police station close to the area that I was at, and all I had to do was look for apartments in the area. So I began to look for apartments in the area. And you all right? My phone ended up getting broke. Hold on. Okay, so yeah, he did this part where he was waiting for his promotion to come down, and I was looking for apartments. He was supposed to come up with their phone being broke. We would communicate on Facebook or whatnot. I would know at a certain time to communicate on Facebook. If he didn't write on Facebook, he probably was just busy that day. Like, we just had to understand what was going on or whatnot. And so my laptop cord and I having a shortage in it too, so I really wasn't messing with the laptop too much. So I would only go and check the messages here and there and just told him what was going on. So we really, at that time, we wasn't on the phone too much, and then we really wasn't messaging each other too much. We just knew we was waiting for the promotion to be had, and we would talk to each other when we could talk to each other. So we'll be in that, meaning I'm not on Facebook like that. I don't know what's going on. And when me and her first, I was still at my cousin's house, and then what happened with my cousin, I'm leaving me to go into, they don't like for you to call it a shelter, but it's basically a shelter. It was this house that these ladies turned into a place for homeless, like single mothers with children that don't got nowhere to go. And that's what happened with the situation when I went to my father. Oh, and also while I was staying there, my job, when I had started this whole spiritual journey, and that's why I ended up moving to Ohio, because I wanted to build a solution with my father. Also, I wanted to, you know, get something, move new, do something new, do something different. I no longer wanted to be in a situation that I was in, or whatnot, be around the people that I was in, which was just my mother and my sister. So I know it's kind of all over the place, but I'm trying to give y'all everything. So I just one day I ended up going on Facebook. Let me see what's the update with Sean and how Sean's doing or whatnot. When I say I had so much inboxes, so much notifications on Facebook, I knew something was wrong, but I didn't know something had happened to him. So when I went in my inbox, I didn't know who to click on first, so I just clicked on my sister one, and I'm reading the thing, and she was like, you hear what happened to Sean? He's in the hospital, da 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 da. So I'm asking her, well, is he okay? She just saying all this stuff. He got hit by a car, and da da da. But is he okay? Where is he? Is he okay? He's in the hospital. Oh, okay, he's in the hospital. Okay, let's see what you do as far as coming to get him. Then she goes to say that he's dead. Well, why didn't you just tell me that the first time? Why you did all that? You know what I'm saying? Now that I'm thinking about it, like, why she even did all that? Like, you knew that he was already gone. Why not tell me that he was already gone? So that's how I found out that my son's father passed away. It kind of messed with me a bit. It did, because we had already made plans. He had got this big promotion. He had just got the promotion, y'all. Prior to him getting hit by the car. Yeah. Chandler's starting to, you know, ask about him, where's daddy? Or he'll say, I wanted my daddy house. I'm going with my daddy. Mama, I talked to my daddy. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if he comes to him and talk to him. But I just don't know how I'm going to really handle that situation when he gets older, so he's understanding life and death. You know? I always say he's in the sky, he's in heaven. He's like, no, he's not. And he knows the word dead. He knows what it means to dead and to die because of, you know, games, YouTubes, and things like that. So, I was like, your daddy died, he got hit by a car. And he was like, no, he's not. For a long time, he kept saying, no, he's not. My daddy's not dead. No, he's not. And now he'll say, my daddy died. He got hit by a car. I don't like that car. You know, stuff like that. But it's still kind of back and forth. And when he says it, it does something to me. I don't know, because moving on to child number 3. This one here is, chance is only 1, so it's the most recent. I knew his father for the longest now. Over a decade. You know, over a decade. I knew him for a decade. And he's always been a kind person. We met on Facebook. He was just my I'm about to say fucking partner, but that's all it was from the beginning. We smoked and we had sex, and it was just that. that's just what it was with us. And he was just really cool and laid back, and I was fine with that. And he was fine with it. We smoked, we laughed. Sometimes we had sex, sometimes we didn't. But all the time we smoked and we listened to his music, and like, y'all, he made dope music. Like, his music is dope. He's very talented, but the attitude, the mindset, I didn't know any of it until after I got pregnant. What is it with guys after they get a female pregnant? I always say, guys, what does it do with the boys? Because a man is going to handle the situation differently, but what happened to cause, you know, the difference? Still, that's no excuse for your behavior. You're an adult. You are accountable for your own actions. And I don't know, I might have to cut this, choppy this up, but I'm gonna try to still talk this through. It went for years that we and him had lost contact. We was communicating with each other no more. I don't know if I started dating and I just cut him off. Because when I'm in a relationship with somebody, I don't talk to nobody. I cut everybody off. When I was like, could have been one of those scenarios. And then I ended up working in Family Dollar, and he ended up popping in there one day, and we reconnected that way and just left off where we started where we left off from, back to smoking and having sex, smoking and having sex, and then came chance, and then came a new person. But what's so crazy is when everybody knew that I kind of was posting pictures of him, so everybody kind of knew that we was chit-chatting, and a lot of people knew who he is. Some people was coming to me trying to give me a heads up on his behavior and how he treats females. And I just never saw. I just never seen. I don't know how I peel my skin off. That thing hurts so bad. I just didn't see that. And I really did not believe them, honestly. I wanted to, you know, sometimes people got to see things for themselves, and that was just something I needed to see for myself, because all the years that I'd known him, I did not know them for the person that they were painting him out to be. So when I told him I was pregnant, he was like, you know, in a sense of question if it's his or not. Boy, we both be around here acting like we rabbits.
Are you fucking dumb? Are you fucking dumb? Are you fucking dumb?
You gonna ask me such a dumb question. I'm saying we both joking, we talk like so. When I said that, he kind of laughed and we laughed about it or whatnot, cause he knew better. He knew better or whatnot. So I don't know. That's just where the disrespect started coming in, and that's where the questioning and the accusing and the assumptions. Like when I say crazy, every day nonstop. It was every day nonstop. Every day nonstop. From the time that I got pregnant to the time that I had chance to the time that it was over. Mind y'all, we ain't never been in a relationship. Me and him never got in a relationship. I lied. January of 2021. 2020. He so-called wanted to get in a relationship, so-called wanted to get in a relationship, made the show or whatnot. We made it past the day after Valentine's Day. Not even the day after Valentine's Day, because we celebrated Valentine's Day late. So the day after that, the weekend after Valentine's Day, and that was just that for us. Because, you know, it's just about so much people can take. It's but so much assumptions that someone's going to take when, you know, they're not doing anything wrong. There's but so much verbal abuse that someone's going to take. And then he started that mugging. Baby boy, that's not what we're not going to do. We're not going to do that. We're not going to put trans on me in any way, shape, or form. And that's just kind of how it ended. It just got toxic. And I didn't want any parts of it. And so, yeah, him and I never was in a relationship. That was just, we had sex, we had a child. As long as you take care of your responsibilities, be good. And even if you don't, we still good, because none of my kids' fathers are on child support. And indeed, my oldest son needs to be on child support. Now, I would say that my younger son, father don't need to be on child support, but he had did some foul shit recently where he had filed my son. And I've been in Louisiana since September of last year. Why are you filing our child when you don't have him? You ain't sending me no money or anything for him. IRS, bring. But I still have none of my children. Don't do that chance where you spill the drink. No. None of them are on child support. Like, either you're going to take care of them or you're not. Like, I'm not going to force you. Like my granny always told me, no force, no. You can't force somebody to take care of the child, but they're going to do it or they not. Or whatnot. And that's just what I live like. But you're going to take care of your child. You're not. At the end of the day, they're always going to be mine. You feel me? I'm always going to take care. I'm always going to make sure they're good. They might not have all the name brand stuff that you wish and desire for them to have, but they have shoes on their feet. They have clothes in their stomach. They have clothes in their back. Clothes in their stomach. They have food in their stomach and clothes in their back and a roof over their head. So, I mean, as long as they're healthy and they're around inside of a healthy situation, I'm trying to remember where I left off at. I know I was saying none of them was on child support. My granny always said you can't make them, don't make no man take care of no boy. Take care of them, they don't want to do it, they don't want to do it, so I never really put them on child support. None of my kids' fathers on child support. I don't get any type of income from my kid's father, and I don't ask. Now, if you take what's mine, then I have to come for you, but as long as you don't bother what's mine, I can care less. I'm not going to put you on child support. Like, you leave me alone, I leave you alone. I think now the beef is like why he said that he did this because I moved his son away from him. You never, there was no any type of concern for your child. You feel what I'm saying? Like, his own main concern was this thing right here between these pretty old legs of mine. That's just me being real, y'all. And it's not like a good feeling. It's not like I'm proud of that. Like, I wish things was differently, but to be real and to be honest, he does not care about our child. Like, if I were to say something that was concerning our child to him, he would say something weird, like, or anytime that he would inboxing about the females that he messed with, sending naked pictures of them. Y'all just have no idea. Like, recently, me and him just got into because Chance normally have my phone, and Chance always calls his granny. I don't know how he know that that's his granny and to call her, but he always calls his granny or whatnot. And he's accidentally sent his dad text message, like, out of all the text messages and stuff that's in the phone, how can you get to your granny? It's like he know what he doing, y'all. So he had almost had sent this text one time, but it was a bunch of emojis and it had a devil emoji and da. So I sent this to him. I said, your son been trying to text you for the longest or whatnot. I said, it's like he know what he doing. I said, you need to call him and talk to him. This nigga gonna say F you. Some other shit that ain't had nothing to do with our child. I said, see, this is why I don't deal with you. This is why you about to go back on block. I said, just run me my money that you stole from me and we can keep it at that. Because that's stealing. That's stealing. That's taken from out your child mouth. You know what I'm saying? Like, why would you do that? Why would you do that? And still, yeah, I've not put you on child support. Oh, but you're going to run me my coins that you stole from me. And then I offered him, y'all, nicely, give me what you owe me, and I won't call the IRS. But you talking mad cash shit. Now, mind you, now his mama kept saying, he wrong, he shouldn't have did that, but you wrong because you shouldn't have taken his child and da-da-da. I said, he don't care about his child. There's some reasons why I know that he don't care about him, but again, for the reasons why I don't want to really speak on Chandler's father like that, it's the same reason why I don't want to speak on Chandler's, because at the end of the day, my kids and my kids' feelings matter to me. But I know for a fact that he does not care about his child. He don't. So I told his mama, I ain't hear none of that. I took my children out of a toxic environment and I don't feel bad for it. And they can feel how they feel. But that does not give you right to steal from me. That does not give you right to carry a child that you have not seen since last year. That don't make no sense. And you're the reason why you have not seen your child. You choose not to see your child. Your mother can call your child, talk to your child whenever. Why can't you do the same thing? Why does it always have to be about who you fucking? I don't care. I don't care about none of that. I don't even care about your money. Just to have a relationship with my child, because then you don't have a relationship with him. That's affecting him and his growing up, and then how he was just like for me and mine, the same thing I did not want for me and what I said that's for y'all too. Y'all have to be careful what y'all say, what y'all say, and what y'all speak to yourself. Because for the longest I used to say, I don't want to have no kids because I don't want I'm gonna grow up without a father like I did, or end up having a father like I did. And what did I do? I had children my father that were just like my father. I had children with my father, not physically, but mentally, spiritually. Each and every one of them is my dad in a way. Because I'm the two. That's how I ended up with 3 baby dads, because I was looking for love in all the wrong places. My dad was not in me and my sister's life, so we did not have that fatherly love. We did not have that manly advice that we needed to know, oh, don't mess with that one, that's a fuck boy. Know a fuck boy from a good man. We did not have that advice. We had to learn those things on our own, and baby, I learned on my own. I promise you I know better now. And I don't regret any of my kids. I don't hate any of my children's father. I love all of them. I have great love for them. But would I go back to either one or two? That's the lie. Or if Sean was still alive. I ask myself too, if Sean still alive, would Chance even be here? You know? Would I have still been on Ohio? I don't know. I tell my story too, because I want people to know that no one's out here perfect. We're not perfect. And how are we gonna learn things and help each other when we're not being open and honest about the things that we've been through and how we've handled things? So my purpose is to share my story so I can help other people that may be going through the same thing that I went through, and know not to give up on yourself. Never give up on yourself. No matter how many mistakes you made, do not give up on yourself. No matter all the shit talking and down talking that people are going to do, because trust them, people talk mad cash shit about me. But do you think I care? Baby, I do not care. I'm still going to live my life, and that's what my channel is for. My channel is for to motivate people, motivate single mothers, motivate children. My main concern really is children. I love children. Chances, man. Kids are our future. Kids are the future. So my main concern is the mental mindset of children.